Welcome to this episode of my VA Disability Claim. Helpful Veteran brought to you by, as always, Helpful Veteran. Helpful Veteran. Helpful Veteran is me, of course. I am the helpful veteran. That's helping veterans with information to understand things, man. You know, what I'm fighting against is confusion and frustration, right? When I see veterans who are confused and frustrated, I don't like that. So I try to create some things that'll help them to kind of work through that frustration to get simple understanding of things, right? Three elements, things like that. Kind of simplified in this process. Is it made to be complicated? Sure, I don't know. It does appear that way, all right? So we try to simplify it and provide information that can allow folks to navigate that stuff and, most importantly, save some time, all right? We don't want you spending all your time with this stuff. Let's try to be more efficient. All right, for today, what we're going to talk about in honor of National Women's History Month. Shout out to the women, of course. I got a son, I got a daughter as well. I tell my son my daughter is more important because she can create more people, right? Hopefully he'll understand one day what that means. But in honor of National Women's History Month, we're going to talk about conditions specific to women that women may not be aware of, right? And a big one that I saw a lot more than I assumed I would see is the hysterectomy. Women going in the service, having hysterectomies, and then getting out of the service, right? So from that hysterectomy specifically, you can file for urinary incontinence if that results from the hysterectomy. You can file for female sexual arousal disorder or mental health conditions that result from the hysterectomy. All right, so today we're going to do a quick walkthrough just showing you from the guidebook to the template to the 526 and the 4138. The 526 and the 4138 are the actual claims forms. The guidebook and the template are tools that we use to get us to the language for the claim, right? We try to take all the guesswork out of it for you and make sure we have that language there ready to rock and roll. And when you file each claim, you're covering each of the three elements also. You want to make it as easy as you can for whoever's going to read that file. All right, so you want to lay it out. Boom, boom, boom. Element one, element two, element three. Huh? Let's get right into it, right? Right to the walkthrough. Let's go. Okay, so here we are that before you file VA disability claim workbook, it just kind of helps you to work through your claim, ask you the same questions that a representative would ask you, that a veteran services representative would ask you, right? We're keeping it simple, helping you track your evidence. You can just use this, answer these questions, right? What is the condition you're filing for? Were you diagnosed in service? Tap it in right here, and you can go ahead and type out your answers, right? So we have that guidebook for you. And once you get through the guidebook with one of your claims, now you can take that information and put it right onto the statement. All right, then here we go with the three element statement, right? Remember, we used the guidebook to get to this statement right here. And that statement reads, I am filing for urinary incontinence. This condition is a result of a hysterectomy that took place while I was in the service, right? Three element statement, meaning we're going to cover each of the three elements. 1, 2, and 3. This wraps the claim up nicely and neatly in a bow for whoever's going to look at the claim and rate it for approval. All right, you want to wrap it up nice and neat. I got the hysterectomy while stationed at XY base in April of 2020. I have included documentation of the hysterectomy. Makes a difference. I have suffered from this condition since I separated from service. That's the nexus, right? Since I separated till now, I'm still dealing with this condition. I have medical records showing I've been treated for incontinence since I separated service. I received treatment in August of 22 and January of 24. All right, so we have those dates laid out again, the nexus. Because of this condition, I have to urinate every 2 hours or so. I also wake up at least twice a night to urinate. According to the rating schedule, those are the conditions for a 10% rating, right? That'll get you started on incontinence. If things worsen, you can increase that rating. Thank you for your time on this matter. All right, so we take this three element statement. All right, once we put this together, bingo bongo. We just do this for each condition that we're going to file for, right? But once we get this statement now, we go to that 526 to put the condition on there that we're filing for, and then we go to that 4138 to just copy and paste this statement. All right, boom, Got us at the 526. We'll just kind of go up and let you see what it look like. The 526. And on the 526, this is what we put. Urinary incontinence is the disability due to hysterectomy. Urinary incontinence due to hysterectomy. And it began April 2020, right? Around the hysterectomy. After the hysterectomy, that's when this problem began. All right. On the claims form, they really don't give you space to spell it out. Not a problem. That's why we got the 4138. Now let's go check out the 4138. All right, statement of the claim. You fill out this identifying information, of course. And here is the statement. I'm filing for this. It resulted from this that happened here. I'm suffering in this way. Hey, I'm telling you, this joint is 1, 2, 3, out of there. All right. So that's how we do it. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. Use the guidebook to help you develop that statement. Use the template to help you refine the statement, and then put that statement on that 4138. The 526 is the actual claim form where you're going to list the conditions out. For each condition, we suggest have a 4138 statement, right? On the 4138, you have room for 2 statements at least. Yeah, so you can do 2 statements on here at least where you spell out additional claims, right? But it's always the 3 elements. It's not personal. It's all about the evidence. It's all about the elements, baby. You know what I mean? Shout out to to that. Hey, you can't say that nowadays. As always, learn the information. Use the information. And if you deem it to be valuable, share the information. Have an incredible day, baby. As always. Hey.
Do you think the VA claims process can be difficult, stressful, or even chaotic at times? If so, we made the Before You File Guidebook to help you keep your claim simple and organized. The VA claims process can make you feel overwhelmed, frustrated, or even pissed off. So we made the Before You File Microlearning Course to help you feel comfortable and confident when you walk into that office to file your VA claim. Get the products and enjoy the benefits. Now back to the show.